First of all, happy Thanksgiving, and also I would like to apologize for the previous video's audio because, as you know, I've had a flu and I really didn't feel well, but I didn't want to wait that I put out the video, so I just went through it and it ended as it ended. But yeah, I feel much better now. Hopefully the audio is going to be way better. But yeah, we are going to go through today through a shop discount and event real quick. Basically we got the event on Thursday, which is weird, because I found it first of all weird that we didn't get it on Tuesday when we are supposed to get it like the at least day or two before the event alone, but we didn't. And I thought, well, maybe we just get it next week, but then it doesn't make sense that we get an event after the holiday. But yeah, it is what it is. We got it at least. And yeah, let's go straight through the items first. So basically here I've prepared a short list of the highlights when the items are on the best discount, and we are going to go real quick through them. Are they worth or not to get? First of all, on the list we got Super Bag and Super Package, which are currently at 88 points. Those you can get very cheap from the Phoenix City War boxes, well, at least from the people that open them, that is. But aside from that, if you can't wait on them or if you can't find them, I would say use those two, especially Super Lucky Bag, because it's a little bit more expensive when people sell it rather than the Super Package, because Super Package was never always in that high of a demand as Super Lucky Bag was. So that's the reason why if on a sale the bag is going to always be more expensive than package. But yeah, if you need it, I would say get it. Next up we got another Cure Scroll for 60 points. Currently that's even the best discount. Not worth whatsoever. You could have gotten this from a previous Halloween event. Basically I don't even know why this exists anymore in shop. Like, I get it, a lot of those items we are going to go through today are only there when the new server opens and when you need ASAP a new stuff, but aside from that there is literally no reason whatsoever to get this. Same would go for a Golden Cure Pill, which is also currently on the best discount for 12 T points. Same stuff, only excuse for this one is that you cannot get it anywhere aside from the shop, but even then, for 5k health recovery, is it worth it? No. Like a lot of if they are going to already some of those items keep in shop, at least lower their default prices, so sometimes somebody could buy them if they are really needed in clutch situations or something like that. But aside from that, like, I don't really see like point. Like, a lot of those items in shop need to be redone price wise, because they literally made them so easy and so excessive so that people that sell them from their drops literally lower way more the price than they are sitting on shop. So literally no reason whatsoever. Advanced defense and health pills, 6 to 8 correspondingly. T-point best discount was in July. Don't buy this, like, even when it's 6 to 8 points, don't even buy them then as well, because literally you can get those from Peaches, open them as bound. You can also open them from the South Borderland and from the Phoenix City War boxes, so you literally have no reason ever to get those. Next up on the list are instant full health and mana potions. Best discount was for Halloween, 70-90 points. Again, if you need them, get it, but you can get them from the charm shop, so better just wait few weeks or however long it takes to get them and then buy them. Or if you are going to already buy them from shop, then rather just wait better discount, because this is not the best deal that you can go for. Next up we got Roar Charm. 30 points. This is currently only discount. It has weird item. First of all, you can only get it from Phoenix City War boxes. Even then, like, what its actually purpose? You type in a separate chat that everybody must see. How beneficial is that? Not really. Like, if you could get at least 10 or 15 of those for, I don't know, maybe same price, it would be useful. Why? Because let's say you call for a team or a specific cave and a lot of people just like this move away chat because they want to have a clean screen. And I know a lot of people that do that, so basically when you PM them they will not see your messages and you're going to get angry at them why they don't reply you and so on and so on. But yeah, to return to Roar Charm, basically I don't see a point in it. Like, you already have all voice charms. If you are already going to spam, which again, it's not recommended, but you know, whatever. If people want to get their point across, they're going to spam. That's really literally it. I would not buy this. Like, it's good thing to try once, and that's really it. I don't really see a point in that item. Like, I never did, even when it was released. But yeah, that's really it. Vivid Spells, best discount was in July, 60 points. Don't get this like ever, because this is not advanced Vivid Spell, this is basic regular Vivid Spell, and you can literally get advanced version of this for 300 to 500 gold, like depends from a seller, but I've seen those go for around those prices. So yeah, don't bother yourself buying it from the shop. Same could go for those Chimeriad and Advanced Chimeriad Herogram, but we will go anyways over them. Best discounts are currently for 6 and 18 points correspondingly. Again, you can literally buy advanced Herograms for like 15 to 20 gold on whether it's on auction or stalls. Well, mostly people sell them from stalls because a lot of people now started fishing all of a sudden, and a lot of those Herograms drop, so basically demand for them was never high in the first place. And aside from that, literally they just add up 300 energy in 1 hour, which works only when you kill mobs. It does not work when you use quests or when you finish them. So those are two distinctive functions that do not imply both for the Herogram. Okay, what is next? Huckleberries, 30 points constant discount. Okay, now this one, there's a thing about berries. I know a lot of people that actually end up buying them during the discount, and the reason being is because people that sell those from their drops, whether you drop them from Phoenix City War boxes, South Borderland, fishing, I don't know where else they could drop, but basically people that sell them are trying so hard to overprice them just to make quick gold out of it, because they know that people are getting lazier and lazier to do quests and level up. So basically it's just easier for them to use secret experience and energy as a way to level up. And that is the main cause why a lot of people are deciding to buy them from shop. Now, I'm not saying that's for everybody. Like, if you are patient enough, through few days, like 5 or 7 days, maybe 10 days at the most, you can find the cheaper price if you're going to already use them and buy them from auction, from stalls, and you will, again, eventually you will find the cheaper ones. But if you are in such a rush and you're just lazy plain, I would say you can buy those, but would I recommend it? No. Next up we got pellets, 30 points constant discount. I don't really see a reason to buy this whatsoever. Like, you have 5 or 6 ways already to get them for free. Like, you can drop them on 3 to 4 places, do a quest in green scarf for them, or exchange them for the courage badges, which again I would not recommend even that, or get them from charm shop. So literally you have options for those, so do not buy those ever. Like, no. What's next? PK pills. Best discounts were in September and July for 39 and 70-90 points respectively. Again, same deal as most of those items. Literally you can find small pills for like 50 to 100 gold, and those big L pills go for around 500 gold. Plus on top of that we got a settle skill now. I believe it's Justice Judgment. It removes you 100 PK value, so you have even less of a reason to buy those from shop. Like, I don't even think that anyone was even buying them in the first place, but you know, some people actually don't care and they're just going to rather spend their T points than resell gold and get them cheaper from stalls or auction or anywhere else. Plus you have a ways to get those anyways from some events. You can open them bound from beaches, so literally there is no excuse to buy those ever. Okay, next up, Bright Emerald and Bright Ruby chips. Well, not the chips, the gems themselves. Bright Emerald best current discount is 75 T points. This is very worth it. Let me see where they are in the first place. 5 of those, when you buy, they are going to end up cheaper than that you buy the chest of those, because in the previous video, well, not the previous video, when the Halloween discount was up, you could have seen that Bright Emerald was on discount for 70 points. However, it ended up to be more expensive than if you buy this one. So I would recommend everybody that every single time you see those two on a shop discount, check if they are cheaper than those ones, because a lot of people don't even think that those could be cheaper, but actually they are. Like, when there's no discount, those chests are always cheaper to buy 5 of those than buy 5 of individual those. However, in the current case for 75 and 52, if we do math for both, which we are going to do now, 75 times 5 gives us 375, and as we can see here it's 379, so better to buy 5 of those. Same we can do math for a ruby, which is 52, right, times 5, 260, and 5 on the chest are 266. So yeah, you can see that in this case both are better to buy as individuals. Next up, Gold and Diamond, 385 T points current best discount. I have a question for people that combine a lot, because I don't. I really just stopped combining on +7 my gear and call it a day. Do you ever use this anymore? Because I know this used to be relevant like way back when +10 was max, but even then, as the time went on and the titanium stones became more available from the drops and overall ways to get them, people less and less used gold and diamond, and they were just, I know a lot of people that just use their fortune items like the old previous sets and they just put them instead of gold and diamond. So I would like to let people to tell me, like, do you even use this anymore? Because I don't think this is any more good. Like, if it was like twice cheaper, I would say maybe, but under this price, 385, even 399, like, no, this just seems way overpriced for, like, again, what I would do, at least I would move gold and diamond so it can plus from rank +7 to +11, because at least so you can have something that you are forced to combine on +12. So I would redo this item personally, so that you can use it even on +11. Will they do this? Probably not, because they are keeping the original intention of this item as it is, but even though it's not useful anymore as it is currently, but yeah, whatever. Don't buy this, basically what I'm saying. Sapphire, best discounts were on 29 on September and July for 2090 points. Don't buy this if you're going to already need it. Better wait that they go for this price, so don't waste your time. Mystic Charm, 60-90 points most of the time is for that price. If you are like myself making alone inlays, you are going to always get this. Like, this is always a good deal, because you can end up making your inlays cheaper than that you buy them finished from somebody, because again, as we all know, a lot of people like to overprice the things, which in reality, like, I get it, they're trying to make off some gold and make some profit. However, the overpricing is going to a degree of how do I put it that it's clear? Like, people are becoming delusional with their prices lately, and to a degree it pisses me off with a lot of stuff, but then again I try to ignore it because there's literally no reason to get triggered over something like that when you can better just wait and get it for the price you want, or in this case just make inlays yourself. That's literally, a lot of people ask me, should they make inlays or buy inlays. I always tell, if you are going to go already for inlays cheap way, you might as well just make them yourself, because you will save like 10 to 15% for sure on the total cost per one inlay, let's say. Super charms, that are always on discount, even though I did put them over here. They are constantly for 37, so they are always a good deal. Inlays level 7, they are constantly for 22 T-point discount. No, you can just buy them for 200 gold of stalls, or just make them yourself for even cheaper. So yeah, never get those. Those only exist when new server opens, and that's really about it. Like, there is literally no other function for them. Next up, Soul Bells. Best discount was in July for 40 points. Like, again, I've said this a lot of times for the Soul Bells, you can never go wrong with this purchase. They are constantly needed. Even if you max out your current rings and amulets, you can always go for the ones that you are missing. So you always get something to do. Of course, if you cannot expect to get bot to run for Bewitcher Cave, or if you are not already able, you're going to need to buy Soul Bells. So yeah, basically, even despite there's better deal awaiting, you can never go wrong with this purchase, and if you need them, just buy it. Next up, we got, let's see what's next. Next are 45 level rings. Best discount was in September on 145 T-points. I've said this previously, if you're going to run bots and you want to go full on damage, or if you need to bug your mana with the intelligence, you are going to need those the most. Aside from that, they literally don't have other function. Like, that's really it. They give a little bit of a damage boost for bots, and those can serve you as a mana bug, but aside from that, that's really it. If you're going to already buy them, I'd rather just wait better deal. New rings and amulets, 15 points constant discount. Those are classics by now. Like, you are going to always get them for the discount if you are working on either of these, which most people work on amulets. I saw some that started to work even rings, because they realized that new rings give more vitality than the old rings, and they can use them as health bugs. But basically, I'm going to make a separate video about how to do health and mana bug, and what's the purpose of it, and how to optimize it to its best potential. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, those are always a good buy, even if you want to resell them. Wait that discount goes away and just put them on auction for their 20 T-point original price they are going to sell. So it's a win-win situation there. 40 set purple, 190 points most of the time is a discount. As always, if you don't run bots, don't buy it. If you do, buy it. That's really it. Like, simple as that. 50 set best discount was on 369 in July, so I would say don't buy it now, because you can have a better deal at a later date. 60 level sets, best discount was in July for 799. Now here you can see something very different. 60 level sets on every discount have different pricings. Thanksgiving, the current one, 849, Halloween had 869, September had 888, and July had 799. So you can see that the price always is different for 60 sets. Why is that? I don't know, but it's nonetheless interesting and something to pay attention to if you are going to already need them. But yeah, don't get it at this time. I would much rather wait for this amount that they go down. But yeah, 30 level rings are 89 and 99 T points respectively for their corresponding stat. Those serve no purpose anymore. Even if you want to get them, you can just buy them from auction for like 4k gold or something like that. So you're just going to end up way cheaper. But yeah, literally those lost its function. Like once the Blood-Out rings came out, these became useless basically. Next up we got let's see, Bloodstained chips, 40 points. Those rarely come on discount, as we can see. Now this is a unique situation because you can get Bloodstained chips now from Thanksgiving event. So if you already plan to make any Peacock River sort of critical set, which most of the people are going to probably do for the wizards, you can do that. This is probably the cheapest time to do it all year around. But is it worth to spend your resources in it? I would say personally no. Like sets are aged, like their bonuses are low. Like really, if we look in the retrospect, like only really good set from that caliber are for wizards, as we all know, because it has a cooldown drop off on Fire Strike. Aside from that, really, if you are going to build it, I would just rather pass. Like I wouldn't really bother by this. Like yeah, and plus you're going to get them anyway, unbound, mind you, from Thanksgiving events. So yeah, I would pass on it regardless. What do we have next? Pets. Ice Scorpicore, best discount was on 369 T points in July and September. I said this million times, you are just way better to buy finished pet and just be done with it, modified per your liking. If you don't want some, let's say, skill, or you don't like the attribute points, how they are placed, better just reset those, put what you need, and you're just going to end up way more cheaper. Same goes for a, let me see, Dark Griffin, which had best discount on 375 in July. So once again, don't buy it now. Now following pets all have current best discounts: Little Dino, Mini Scorpicore, Little Diamond, and Baby Griffin. It's bigger discount than those two, but again, the only reason I would see that you would want to build those from zero is if you want something cool to run, and if you want to be very specific with which default skills it gives, because a lot of people start that slowly realize that certain skills are bad on pets because they literally take up the spot that you could put elsewhere into something else. Aside from that, I don't see really a function of buying them. Like they're like, again, a lot of people are going to buy them anyway. Like you cannot say no to nobody. So yeah, those people are, when they go to resell it, eventually they are just going to sell it for way less than how much they invested, and they are just going to go in loss. Let's see what's next in discount. Numengrass 3T points. Currently this is the best discount and probably only discount. I believe a lot of people got a lot of Numen grasses from the Halloween event, so I don't see a point really in getting those. Plus you can open them from a Phoenix City War boxes as well. You can open them from Peaches, so literally there is no reason to buy this. Like, even if you need it, don't buy it. You can just get bounce for free. Or if you don't want to invest even that much, you can just leave your pet AFK to charge up your experience, and yeah, basically don't buy this. Moon Numen Grass, this is their current best discount on 119 T-points. Now for this one you can make a case. You could buy it for yourself, you could resell it. Like, to me it's a little bit, I wouldn't say a shame, but I would say it's a waste if you use it on yourself, on your pet that is. But again, it's the literal purpose of it. But what I would do, I would probably do a resell on this, if you're going to already get it, because the margin between original price and the discount price is quite noticeable, and you can make a decent profit out of it. So I would probably do a resell on this, like buy it now and sell it when the discount is away. But yeah, next up is Wolf Boy pet. Currently it's on 169 discount, which is its first and best discount. I'll be honest, I forgot this pet even exists. Like, I don't recall when they have even added it in the first place in the game, because it might be that I wasn't that much active on the game during that time, or some. I really don't like. I cannot put my finger like when it was added. I would have to probably go through patch notes to find when they added it, but even that, probably as we know as of late, they really don't even post what's new all that much or what they've changed in game. So basically we have to play Dora the Explorer by ourselves whenever we get a patch or an update. So yeah, is this a good buy? No, because main reason is it's a 2-skill pet and you get a move speed, because for PvE, as I've said many times, PvE move speed for PvE is not good. Literally it brings you nothing, so I would not buy this under any circumstance. Now pet that you would want to buy is Magic Lamp, and its current, and which is the only discount, is 145 T-points. Why do I say this? It's a 3-skill pet as a default. It's probably the cheapest that you are going to find, because literally the next cheapest one, aside if we exclude Decepticon, is going to be a Foxy, which her price is 159. Now you could say, if it's not on discount, it's same price. Yes, but why wouldn't you get it while it's on discount? Because literally, I don't know, at least like how I see it, to me, look of a pet doesn't matter as much. Like, mount look, yeah, it matters somewhat, but in retrospect it really doesn't. But pet look really doesn't matter. Like, all it matters is that it's 3 skills and it has proper default skills, and that's really it. But aside from that, yeah, this is probably rare case where you want to buy a pet. Like, could you pass better if you build a Decepticon from scratch? Yeah, but if you don't want to bother yourself collecting mecha parts for months or days or weeks or however long it's going to take, you might just as well buy Magical Lamp. Mounts, Dark Pony, best discount, it's current on 369, same as Blue Pony, also 369, and Red Pony had a discount, best one in July, for 249. No for both 3, because you are going to find a +7 one for the amount that you are going to spend on buying them directly from shop, so it's no. Turtle for 49, it's also her best discount, same as in September. As much as I like Turtle, like you could have seen it in my previous mount ranking video, it's best mount in the game for me, like regardless, even if the being water mount is no longer relevant. For this price it's not worth, like, again, you can find it for cheaper as any other mount from for gold, you just have to be patient. But yeah, basically that's it. Kong, I think this is automatic no, like 3k T point, even though it's constantly on discount for 3k. Yeah, just no, I wouldn't even bother with this. White Hawk Sword to $24.99, this is its first discount. Again, same story as Kong. No, like even bigger no than those, because first of all it's same speed. Sure, it's a little bit bigger, and some would say it looks cooler, but tastes are debatable, so you cannot put that to the proper judgment. But the price is overblown. Like, even like if price was halved, maybe I would say maybe it's worth it, but under this price, no, like not even, don't even think about it. Mantis, best discounts were in July and September for 1111. Again, you can find it much cheaper. Even, I believe, as I've said, I think 2 or 3 times by now, those 3 mounts, all 3, go for cheapest at $9.99. When does that discount come? Probably for the Christmas or New Year's event. And there is another time, I believe it's during Easter, which we are going to also cover when the time comes. But currently, don't buy it, just rather wait. Even as you can see, it's not even on the best discount. Surfboard, it's on currently best discount because it was not before on discount. Again, same story for even Bambi, like best discount was $11.11. Don't buy it, just rather wait that you find for gold. Basically, that's really it. Mask Pills 2, this is their first discount on 60 points. I've said this previously before, like if you like any of those masks, sure, you can get them. They literally do nothing for you aside from changing your icon, avatar actually. Would I get any of those? No, maybe, like this one is probably best out of those 6, but even then, it literally changes nothing and I waste 60 points for that. Like, I might then as well just buy them and resell them, because that would be best literally option for them to do. Like, if you're going to profit, you can profit from this. Buy them now, resell them once the discount goes away. Aside from that, I don't see really a point. And we got class pet boxes for 49 T points. Debatable. Debatable, and the reason is you can get those pets on a first opening, you can get those pets on a 100th opening, because literally the chance is so small that it's like a lot of people I know, they just collect over time the illustrations, which are basically chips for those pets, and they just exchange them at the NPC for how many does it even I don't think I've even ever checked how many of those illustrations you need to exchange. I think they're here, let's see, 50. Oh wow, that's a lot. Yeah, man, this is bad. Like, even under discount, this is bad. There was 2 occasions where those pets out of those boxes were in shop, and I specifically remember their price. It was 555 T points for every single one of them. We need, like, GMs, please bring those discounts back. We want those pets for 555 T points back again, because literally ever since the pets were released, only twice they have come in shop, and that was really it. They just left them to be open from a box, or you just open those illustrations, which is just not good whatsoever. Okay, yeah, that would conclude the shop discount. So basically you can see for yourself what suits you better. Again, people will have different needs for every single item of those. But yeah, okay, so let's cover the shop, not the shop, event, Thanksgiving turkey event. I'm going to basically explain it from this character because I finished it on my monk today earlier. But yeah, very easy quest, way easier and simplified quest from a Halloween. You got a lot less to do. Basically, BC first boss, Virulent Spider, Ice Banshee in Fantasy Palace, Ochu Fairy second boss in Laurel Wonderland. The first quest is Flour, Peanut Oil, Egg and Water, which you collect from 2 mobs and 2 bosses in caves. Let me actually collect it like this to see which one is from where. Where's the damn quest? Am I blind or? Okay, I've overran it. Basically, Rattan Cave, third boss. Call It Head Young is a mini boss next to Zaton in Happiness Hall. And those 2 are level 7 and level 25 mobs in the map. Basically, you get from a event good buffs, Turkey Feast buff, and you get a gift pack, or in this case for the smaller quest you get this gift bag. Basically they give the same. Before, when the event was young in the first few years, the gift bag used to give a little worse rewards than gift pack, but now they have literally made it equal, despite what the description says. Now what you could do while you do this quest, you can basically, if you remember, there is a BC first quest for a Power of Soul stuff, which I don't know if I have here. Yeah, I don't have none. I would have to go to Moondragon Village. But basically, while you do this quest, you can collect as well the another quest, which is Power of Soul, and those Power of Souls you need for upgrade from level 7 to level 10 on the Bloodout rings, I believe they are called. Damn, I have a lot of luck. There's probably a lot of people, like even under F12 I lag. But yeah, the quest I believe is here. So you can basically go and get it. Yeah, which doctor's experiment. So basically this quest and Power of Souls you need for upgrade, as I've said, of Bloodout rings from level 7 to level 10. So yeah, you could always take this quest while you do the event, so you don't waste it. Now for the rewards from those boxes, well, first of all, quests get available. This quest becomes available, I believe, on level 25, and the second quest becomes available, this one, on level 45. So if you don't get quests available before that, that's why, because they have a level restriction on them. Yeah, but so basically for the rewards, I'm gonna go on my monk because it's easier for me. to list them out. You get bright emerald chips, you get bright ruby chips, you get a bloodstain chips, you get residual shadows. Like all of those 4 rewards are unbound. Let me see what else do you get. You get a soul bells also, but they are bound. You can get unbound pet level up books, which are probably, I would say, best thing you can open out of this. Let's see what else you can open here. Yeah, you can get a little turkey, which I'll explain in a second. You can get Numen grasses as well. You can get bound blue IDs. Also, Numen grass is going to be bound when you open it. You get this meta wand of little turkey buff, which I think it's most common reward in this event. So if you get a lot of it, just ignore it. If you don't want it, just delete. It doesn't really matter whatsoever. Is there any other reward that I'm forgetting? I don't think. Yeah, I think I would say that's really about it, what you can get. Maybe a refinery charm elite, but don't hold me for granted, it might not be the case. Let me see what actually the description for the quest says that you can get. Let's see here. It says little turkey pet. That's not the case, because little turkey, you have to open a beautiful feather, and the chance to get a beautiful feather you have from both of those packs, but the chance is very random and very small, so you really cannot rely on it. But yeah, a lot of people ask me, how do you get the turkey pet? Basically, you have a random chance out of both those packs, whether from this one or this one, but do not rely on it again. What else the quest says? Meta 1, yeah, that's correct. Blue ID, that's correct. Phoenix Jackstraw. Personally, I didn't get Phoenix Jackstraw yet. It might be the case that it's still inside, but I'm not sure yet. Instant full healing potion also could be a possibility. I didn't get it yet, so I cannot confirm. 2 gold. I very well remember that this used to be a reward in previous years events as a reward, but this year I didn't see it yet. It could be that it is, not sure. Let's see what this one gives. Meta wand, okay, blue ID, basic jackstraw, could be. I didn't again get it, same as Phoenix jackstraw, but again, somebody did get any of those rewards that I haven't mentioned, please let me down in the comments below. Pet food, another possibility, because GMs like to put pet foods as a troll drop from a lot of those events. And you get 50 silver, which also could be a possibility, but I think they have remade the content out of the event. But yeah, basically that's going to be it for this video. I tried to make it as short as I could, because I know I've gotten a lot of complaints that my videos are getting ridiculously long, which I get it. I myself wouldn't like to watch that long of a video unless it's really interesting. But again, I understand my content isn't for everybody, and that's just fine. I just do what I feel it's interesting for the majority of people. But yeah, basically, as always, like, share, and subscribe, and as always, take care, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and before I end the video, if you want to do your own tier ranking of the mounts, I have saved my list on a tier maker site. Search it under Talisman Online released mounts, and you are going to find it very easily. But yeah, aside from that, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.